So we can treat this as a dream or just something that is happening on an alternate plane or whatever, but
Dr. Hazard's running around rampant. No.
But whereas you have been on an island in a tropical climate, you suddenly find yourself in a cold, wintry forest. And,
it's nice. I like that.
Begin traveling the road in the direction, and there is a sign on the side of the road that indicates the next village that you are approaching. The village of Whovale.
Oh dear. A Whovale? Okay, sorry. Continue. I think we go this way. Getting hungry over here. Need a sandwich.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, it doesn't seem odd to you at all that you are suddenly in a wintry forest.
Why would it be? Why would it be odd? We were in the. We were under the ocean,
as usual.
And there's giant whales coming after us, and then we're in the middle of snow. I mean, this must be Elysium. I mean, we're already dead. That's all I can figure.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna be weird at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't say nothing.
Approaching the village on a cold winter night, expecting the rapture of holiday delight, the buildings were covered by a fresh blanket of snow, but something was missing. The spirits seemed low. No children were playing, no lights had been hung, no trees decked with tinsel, no songs being sung. The silence was eerie, the mood was quite dire. The inn offered shelter, but no warmth by its fire. So you find yourself in the village of Whovale, within the only building with any lights on. A large building that appears to be an inn. You approach quickly and enter. And the flames in the fireplace have nearly all gone out. A few candles and lanterns provide some shred of dim lighting. Maybe a dozen or so adults, mostly humans it would appear, maybe one or two elves or half-elves mixed in. But they're scattered around this main room, picking at food that looks like it was probably cold hours ago and maybe approaching frozen at this point. And drinking ale and wine. They don't even seem to particularly notice you entering. A couple of people look up and glance over at you and then go back to their food.
I don't know whether it's colder
Inside,
here or
the
there.
feeling was in no way improved. The patrons were quiet, barely anyone moved. The group stepped to the bar, asked, "What's going on?" The bartender frowned, "Our joy is all gone. The children have all been taken away by a being most foul who loathes Christmas Day." He looked round the room and lowered his voice. "A lich has enslaved all our girls and our boys." So, Christmas is not a thing that normally exists in Tyrileth, but it does for today, so...
Merry Tyrileth Miss Day!
Yes. Like, there probably is some kind of similar winter festival, but I don't have the lore for it, and so it's just...
it's Queen's Vigil.
Winter's Crest!
New Year's.
Same thing.
Or no, it isn't. It's leap year. Yes, it's yes.
It's like a whole month.
New Year's and leap year.
All in one day.
Yeah.
I would pull out my ukulele and try and play a happy tune.
All right.
What
Make a performance check.
Okay. How do I do this thing? And what is that? Charisma? So I want to do it on the thing. Okay, yeah, it's charisma. Charisma roll. Yeah, 17 plus performance. Plus 1. 18. Playing.
Ooh.
Pseudo Christmas music.
Yeah.
This
Although
is
you
Halloween.
play-
This is Halloween.
Although you play very well, your audience does not seem to be moved by it. They don't try to stop you though. So there's that.
Just the obnoxious caroler, like singing in their faces, like, "Come on, get excited." No,
Like, no, Tamati, this
Go to
is
the next
not
person.
true right now. I go up to the bartender and ask, "Do you have any? Do you know where the Lich is? Do you know where the Lich took the children? Any idea?"
There have been rumors going around for years now of a lich living in the hills outside the village, just to the north. Most people just thought they were old legends. Now we don't doubt it anymore.
How do you know it was a Lich? Did you see it come and take the children?
No, the children vanished from their beds in the middle of the night 4 days ago.
Ooh, creepy.
Next morning, several of the adults did head out, followed through the snow. It looked like kindred tracks, the wheels of a wagon. Small kindred, though.
When you
There
say
go.
children, do you mean like small children or anything or anybody 18 or younger?
Small children.
So there were tracks that you could follow. How far did they lead?
Well, I couldn't rightly tell you. The group that went out the day after, we haven't seen them. Like, they went off to follow the tracks and haven't returned, and when we were considering following them, that's when the snowstorm covered the remaining tracks. We had to come back to the village.
But we do have a direction, at least to start.
Aye, north.
I might be able to help us after that.
I was gonna say if they have any clothing, I have some smell abilities.
Also, if we're dealing with a lich, I can locate undead.
Ooh, hey, I think I can do stuff like that too. No, I can't. I have different abilities.
At least I imagine
that's
that's
what I
how that
have.
spell works.
Which spell?
Locate creature.
Oh, yeah.
If I could, like, specify that it's undead, we might be able to track him that way.
So
And,
we just kind of arrived in the snow. Do we feel kind of fresh, or do we feel like we've been traveling all day?
You feel fresh. It is
Okay.
like dark. It's late in the evening, but you feel
Do we
like you
have
may as well have just woken up.
Do we have snow clothing, or do we need a?
Yeah, you
I do. I'm wearing it right now.
You're traveling in.
Nothing.
You're traveling in winter clothing. And there's one man in the corner of the bar who looks like he hasn't bathed in days, and you suspect before the children disappeared was likely the last. But he's just covered. He looks like he's covered in soot. It just kind of looks like a chimney sweep.
Ooh,
And
I was gonna say Bert the chimney sweep.
Right?
yeah.
So,
It's like Bert the Chimney Sweep if Bert the Chimney Sweep had a nose like very nearly the size of the rest of his head.
Oh boy.
And he comes over and he looks around and he says, I'll tell you what it was. I'll tell you what it was that took the children. It was kobolds. It was kobolds took the children. For the Lich, mind.
kobold.
For the Lich.
Not
I want
again.
an insight check.
I would
say-
also like to inside check this dude.
Okay.
I want to smell how drunk he is.
Yeah, let's see what. I mean, I don't know
Perception?
if you need to make a check for that because,
figured.
the smell of alcohol definitely got considerably stronger as he approached.
Whoa!
So that's a 19 insight for
Nice.
me.
Yeah, he very firmly believes what he's saying.
Okay. Did you see the kobolds? Have you run into this with this lich before?
Haven't had a run-in with the Lich, but the kobolds are out there. I'm telling you, the kobolds have been following me for weeks. Not to mention all of the footprints, while they were still here, had little claws on the end, and they're small enough that they weren't likely to be a dragon, I'll tell you that much. Dragons are bigger than kobolds. I know that, me.
Sharp one.
I believe you.
As we're talking about this, like, is anybody else listening or not listening to any of this? Like,
Right. Are there any people that are like rolling their eyes just because he's talking?
There are definitely people rolling their
Mostly
eyes.
tavern, probably.
Most of them are ignoring him, but there are a couple of people that are rolling their eyes.
Is there anyone who's not paying attention to any of this? Who, like, doesn't care?
I
Like-
mean, nobody really gives you the impression that they are connected enough to... Like, everybody is very clearly just focused on the lost children, and they're not particularly registering your presence for the most part.
Oh, last city. Again.
So why are the kobolds following you?
Well, they want to steal my brain, of course.
Naturally. Sharp
Of
cookie
course.
like you? I can see why. Yeah.
Advice. It's not fun.
Steal your brain. Wait, are you like part of the mine or something? Part of the mine. Why would they steal your brain?
Who knows what they want with it? Who knows what... I don't understand how kobolds think. They probably think like dragons, but smaller.
That's a good point. Yeah.
This is a nod and smile situation.
Yeah.
You got it.
It's like, and don't
Thank
think
you
if
for your
they
help.
get my brain, they're going to stop with me. They'll come for your brains eventually, too. Every man and woman here, they're probably taking the children's brains as we speak. Who knows what the Lich wants with them?
Careful, Zafine.
I want to like just casually turn aside and like flash my brain in a jar at him and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, he continues rambling for probably 15 seconds before, like, with his eyes darting about the room every which way before they finally settle in, and it's just kind of like when a ball in a cup bounces around a little bit and then slowly settles at the bottom, that's what you see his irises do as they just kind of hone in on you.
We got our brain.
his
We had
eyes-
to get it back.
Yeah.
Kobolds.
This one's on loner.
His eyes widen and he says, he kind of begins backing up and he's like, "Oh, you're one of the kobolds. I
No.
I have
I
to
beg
leave."
your pardon.
And he turns and runs. And
No, we
bolts
brought
out of the
bait.
bar.
Sharp elbow. I am not bait.
I didn't say you were the bait. I just trying to get him to. Never mind. We're gonna use it as bait.
And the bartender just kind of shakes his head and says, "Don't pay any attention to him. He's not all there, although I'm sure that was clear."
Yeah.
Seems like the kobolds may have already got to him.
Well, it would explain a great deal.
Oh man. Crazy.
Mind is a terrible thing to lose.
Someone
said,
starker.
though,
Right? You say that?
You know.
That said, I do think he's right that it's kobolds that took the children.
Clawed footprints do line up with that, yes. Oh, that means traps.
Oh, we fought kobolds once before. It didn't end well.
It's not fun to deal with kobolds and traps.
Got out of it. So,
And they were
Yeah.
kind of led by a beholder dragon at the time.
I was also immune to fire at the time.
It's colder though, so you got more to like balance the fire at least.
There's a difference between immunity and slightly warmer than before. Just throwing it out
well,
there.
there's
It's
lots of
true.
snow. You can just roll around in the snow until it goes away.
It'll put it out faster,
The icy blackness.
unless it doesn't.
Don't know whether it's a frostbite or the burn, but both ways it's black. I've seen some things. I'm fine with the cold. The cold doesn't bother me. I mean, we're born in the
Cold never
mountains.
bothers me anyway.
Oh.
So at about this time, as you were talking amongst yourselves, the door bursts open and a gust of cold wind blows through the room. The snowflakes kind of just blast in over, like, a couple of people do react to it, a couple of people put their hands up to shield their faces instinctively, but most of them just kind of continue going about their business. They're so shell-shocked that they don't really react to much of anything, but they do immediately have their attention drawn when they hear the voice of the person coming through the door. The door flew wide open, in blew the cold. A young girl stepped in, confident and bold. I escaped from the bad things, I know where they are! Inside of the mountain, it isn't too far! Her parents embraced her, she was hugged and was kissed, but the rest of the children were still being missed. Hello, strangers, the girl said. You look quite brave. Would you please help rescue my friends in the cave?
What's your name, little one?
Vanessa?
I'm Rin, and these are my friends. That's Jasu. This is Devine. This is Tamaki. He looks scary, but he's actually really not. And this is Mouse.
She kind of shyly waves. Her hair and clothes are caked with snow, like she has been traveling in the midst of a snowstorm, and she is, her cheeks are red from the cold. She appears to be completely unharmed, though.
How did you escape?
As she asks you, like, if you can help, all of the adults begin to look at you expectantly. Like, and the innkeeper, the innkeeper brings over a blanket to wrap around the girl. The bartender brings her a steaming cup of hot chocolate, and she sits down at a table. And in response to your questions, Afine, she says, "These little scaly things woke me up in the middle of the night, and they gagged me. They tied my hands and my feet. They carried me away from the house. Nobody woke up, though. And a bunch more of them were out there. They rounded up all the other children from all the other homes. They put us all in a wagon. We were taken up this steep mountain road, and at the top of the mountain there was a cave. And they chained us to tables, and they were forcing us to make things."
What kind of things?
I don't know what they were. Carved and painted wood, though.
Carved
Sorry,
painted wood.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think I missed something. What kind of things were they?
She doesn't know, but carved and painted pieces of wood.
What did the carvings look like?
And, let's see, what did they look like?
Pieces of wood.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I bet you I know exactly what they were making.
Tinker toys.
Creepy dolls.
Oh, what was the Lincoln Logs? Sorry.
But she kind of shrugs and she says, honestly, they looked like toys of some kind. Nothing familiar, though.
Vanessa, dear, did they take you very deep in the cave before they chained you to the tables?
A ways. Not too deep. Could still hear the wind outside.
How did you get unchained?
They'd unchain us to let us sleep, but I was able to slip off when some of the scaly things got distracted.
You're so clever and brave,
Fantastic.
Vanessa.
And she just grins and blushes.
Dan,
Hmm?
would I know the sorts of things that Liches use as phylacteries?
I mean, no, because there isn't any particular sort of thing. Like, it's very individual for...
Gotcha. Okay.
It's a good question, though.
Because I bet you that's what it was. Is he's having him carve out these little toys that he then turns into his phylactery.
It's possible. Well,
But,
are we gonna do this?
the girl's
Oh, yeah.
parents are... Like, the girl's parents are clearly itching to whisk her back home, and so that she can recover from the cold.
Yeah.
But she keeps kind of pulling back and is like, "Can you please go save my friends?"
You bet.
I'm gonna like crouch down and meet her at eye level, and I'm gonna say, you've been a very good girl to come and bring us this message, but I think you need to go home to your parents now. We'll go back and we'll get your friends, but you need to go home and make sure that you stay well, okay?
And she nods. She says, "But if you'll go save my friends, then you need to go to the right mountain. It's the one right behind the blacksmith's shop. It looks like there's a smiling face carved into the rocks at the bottom of it."
Blacksmith shop, smiling face. Because everybody smiles when they come out of the blacksmith shop. I fully endorse it. Let's do this at once. Oh wait, wrong cannon.
Yeah.
All right. You ready then?
Let's do it. March.
Onward.
All right.
Which is good because if it's getting to be evening and it takes us a bit to get up there, maybe they'll be putting the kids to sleep and
Yeah.
unchaining them.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, let's first make sure we get like gear so we don't freeze to death or whatever.
You're already wearing winter gear.
Oh, okay, cool. Then we're good.
Our gear is
She's like, let's go get. Whoa, where'd I get this from?
That's new.
More or less, like...
I like this. I
You
have great
just-
taste.
Yeah.
Why is my mouth
Yeah,
taste so
you're-
salty?
Told you, we
Yeah,
already did.
you're easily able to find the mountain that Vanessa was referring to.
Perfect.
And there's a trail leading up it that is sort of half concealed by the snow, you're still able to make it out. And as you get maybe halfway up the mountain, the snow gets thicker and the trail becomes a lot harder to stay upright on with the wind and everything. And it's just getting harsher and nastier out here.
Piece of cake! I'm gonna pull out my flame tongue greatsword.
Okay.
Afi! And light it up. Kind of give us a little bit of light, a little bit of heat. I mean, it's not gonna do a whole lot because of the wind, but
Yeah.
at least give us something. Even if we dig down a little bit into the snow, get out of the wind, kind of heat up. Do
Yeah.
that if we needed to.
The trail up the mountain was cold, hard, and steep. The snow from the storm was nearly knee-deep. A sharp wind blew fiercely as the group trudged along. It seemed in the distance they could hear a song. Something of snowmen and wanting to build them. But the ones that appeared were trying to kill them.
Oh no!
Dang it!
These snowmen were not jolly, but appeared to be bad. The look in their eyes showed that they were quite mad.
I'm so glad. Sword up.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's like holding a flamethrower to a snowman. It's, wah!
Kabukapush.
Oh! Loading the snow trail. Oh, it's gonna be great.
The snow will. That's
It's
so.
even snowing. I love animated maps.
Yeah.
And I have dark vision!
Yeah,
Take that, y'all.
Like, this is one of the cool things about Foundry, is that is not actually, like, a part of the map. That's just an effect that I have put on it, and
So good.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, all of a sudden, the wind changes direction.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Fall over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody
But
roll
everybody
for
else-
initiative, and
Woo-woo! Wait, I can do the thing, right? Oh, jeez. Oh, goes away.
So how do you get it to roll like just a regular?
Says no active combat encounter.
yeah,
Oh, no,
I need
there it goes.
to.
There it goes. Oh no, that's
But
just.
I have advantage because of my awesome.
How do you get it to roll that kind of thing?
Go up to you to click roll for
Natural 20!
There we go. Oh
Yeah!
yeah, baby. Oh
Or is that
yes.
David's?
Well, it says Zafine. 1d20 plus 4, 24. That would be a natural.
No, that was a snowman initiative. Boo! That's a David initiative.
everything
the
is still
last snowman.
ends.
I got one.
Good.
Why does the last snowman not want
I got
to
an
roll?
11.
Too many snowmans.
Too many snowmen.
Man, it's totally full. It's good, we're good.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me roll for initiative for this last one.
Huh. It took a minute for it to let me roll. I'm not sure why.
Gotcha. That's fine. It's fine.
I actually have a button to roll for Mouse's initiative if you want me to just click it,
Oh,
but
I rolled an 18 plus 5.
okay.
I apparently rolled a 7, but let me go with. Very
can
annoying.
I like
Scrolling.
manually edit yours because it gave you like a 13 here.
If it's not an 18, that's fine.
Yeah, I wonder if this.
I do every. Time. I'm 2. I don't have it yet. Do it.
Maybe little.
What about?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was echoing.
Like, for some reason, there is just unknown combatant in the encounter list. And I'm like, there isn't one. There's not an unknown combatant.
It was freaking me out,
It's
so
like-
I mean, you're like, hey.
maybe it was
Surprise!
I tried rolling and then nothing showed up.
Here, I'll roll initiative for you if you have all your stuff plugged into your character sheet in
Are you
Foundry.
talking to me?
Yes.
I already rolled. I got an 11.
Oh. Well, I will roll and then edit it to match. Which, it's good that I'm editing it because you got a 4 in here.
Oh, okay. Good. Well, at least I know that it was better than something.
So how do you get your video off of
do
this
I-
and so it only shows up on the Jitsi page?
For which what?
I'm just trying to figure out
Like,
the
pop out,
camera.
maybe?
No.
Like, did you just want to look at the regular kind of Jitsi page that we normally have?
Yeah. But yeah, it's all good. Anyway.
So let's
You guys
see.
still.
Yeah, we can still hear you. Cuts in and out a little bit, but
Alright, well... Begin combat.
All right.
Zafine's turn.
All right.
it's really funny watching the mouse move around.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to bring up my Feather Fortress
Okay.
and how do we measure distance on here? This little ruler number?
Left-hand side, yeah, it's me.
There's a measure distance under basic controls on the upper left. There's a measure distance ruler, and you can.
Okay. Cool. And then yeah, I'm going to target this closest one
Okay.
to us with a brooding death cry. And
Alright.
to unleash a banshee howl, filling its mind with visions of impending death. It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is that a... Does it make a saving throw? You got drowned out by...
Wisdom saving throw, yes.
Okay.
Ooh, the blue.
So that's a 15.
Pinker. That is one more than it needed, so it succeeds. So.
I figure for, like, bosses and that kind of thing, I might hide the rolls, but I'm not going to hide the rolls for smaller things. It's...
Cool. Yep, it succeeded. On a... Takes half damage, and it's not paralyzed, so... It takes... Can I do damage in here, or... I think I'm just gonna roll
still figuring
that.
stuff out, but...
Okay, I think I'm just gonna roll it out here. Come on,
Probably since it's
save
not
dice.
fully integrated in the sheets up there.
Nah, give me my D6s. Why is there only one D6 in this bag? It is silly. I need 2 of them. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that is. So it's 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Let's see. Did it show you guys the damage number just then?
I didn't roll it digitally.
I didn't
I
see
just rolled
But
it.
but it popped up when I manually adjusted it. It showed like a.
Oh.
It showed like
I didn't
the
see anything.
6 damage.
I wasn't paying attention.
I was not paying attention, but I trust you.
Here, if I heal it back up and do it again, will it just
Okay.
like? There's
yep.
the heal.
Oh, okay.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Neil.
green
Yeah.
6. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's a little number. button.
White 6
Ooh.
for a hit. All right.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fun.
QQ. All right.
I guess I could go for this one.
All right, let's see. Does it give you like an end turn button or something, or do I need to just hit next turn?
I'm not sure. I don't see one immediately. Looking. Oh. I don't see anything. No, I don't see anything to end my
Okay.
turn. If you find it,
Well-
let me know and I'll click it.
Mouse's turn.
Okay.
I'm just going to. Sorry, I'm trying to figure.
We should be.
Sorry, I've been trying to get the dice rolls to work in D&D.
Mm.
It's not working.
Ah.
Okay. So I'm trying to kill the snowman, yeah?
Kill the snowman!
Okay.
Melt them good.
I'm gonna see what happens when I shoot my arrow at it.
All right.
Well, my bolt.
Just the closest one.
Yeah.
Stick them.
I did it. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Kazinga.
That's a 2 hit. So,
Natural 20.
so 31.
Nice.
31 total?
To hit.
Yeah, to hit.
Oh, well, I mean, a nat 20 always hits regardless, but...
You very, very hit.
And so that's 15 damage.
Alright.
And I'm guessing I can't get sneak attack, right? Because they probably yes.
Yeah, not at the
We're like, hello!
Yeah.
Oh, you're right in our path. Surprise.
Yeah. Nope. Maybe I'll use section to kind of like hide in this, so that I can get sneak attack.
Okay.
You can. Don't you have a bonus action hide?
Yeah.
That's rude.
That's the bad.
Yeah, make a
Nice.
stealth check.
Oh, cool.
2 plus 13, so 15.
Nice. So, yeah.
I remember
you're-
stealth is a. Remember, you have reliable talent, so it can never be under 10 for your stealth checks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So 23 then.
Yeah. Yeah, you fade into the shadowy, snowy underside of the tree.
So stealthy.
Yeah.
And as your bolt catches the snowman, it chips away a chunk of snow from one of the sides of the torso.
It's gonna be Calvin and Hobbes.
Did you decide if it was still okay for me to have 2 actions from that, like, Frederick thing?
Yeah, you have 2 attacks per round.
Yeah. I'm still
Yeah.
going with that? Okay. So I'm gonna do it again!
Again.
Yeah. Before you have hidden, because otherwise that would.
Yeah,
you'll just-
I forgot. I'm gonna... Can
Yeah,
I, like,
it's
do the
fine.
2 actions and then hide?
Yeah, we'll let it slide.
Sorry! Okay, so... 6 plus 11, 17. Hit.
That hits. Is this just piercing, or is there a type other than?
I'm guessing it's just person.
Are they your? Are they the metal crossbow ones? Because don't they do fire damage too? Or I can't remember how much. But I haven't looked at your character sheet in a long time.
Right.
Fire the snowman.
I was using my light crossbow though. Maybe I'll try.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, your fire crossbow.
Yeah, I was using my light crossbow, which has like an extra. It does.
Oh, okay.
It does,
Oh,
like,
okay.
Okay.
Maybe I should use the fire one though, since there's snowman. But I'll do that next time.
Next time. Fire is coming for you. Little snowman.
So that's 11 damage,
All right.
Nice.
and then I sneak. Hide.
Yeah.
It's so sneaky.
Dive into wild snow.
Alright, and it is now one of the snowmen's turn. Which one? Let's see, I have to... I think it's this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So... I don't have everything all plugged in for their attacks either, so I have to do some stuff manually, but... This one up here... Oops, not that. I don't want to measure, I just want to move. It, lumbers down... Oh wait, let's see, everything is considered difficult terrain right now because of the storm.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
So...
That changes my thoughts.
Yeah.
So does that, like, make it take twice as much movement to get places?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half speed.
Half speed.
It's not so great.
Which
Especially for
means
people who don't have like
that
60 feet of movement.
the snowman's turn consists of it moving this far, and then let's see how far away. Yeah, it can reach. It can reach. So
Jeez.
it chucks a snowball at. In fact, it chucks 2 snowballs at Tamati.
Oh,
Probably a slush ball with ice chunks. Rocks.
Stinking rocks in the fight fair.
These are not the friendly snowballs.
Oh, that zoom feature is driving me nuts.
We can probably turn it off.
It's like
I'm not
every
quite
time.
sure how.
It's fine.
What zoom feature?
It's just a thing. Like, it's kind of cool because it's like, focus here. But then, like, my camera goes,
Yeah.
Oh.
and so,
It's
like,
probably
yeah.
My camera
Probably
hasn't moved
possible
at all,
for
but
me
I
to
haven't
change
zoomed
it.
out.
Yeah, I'm zoomed out all the way. Because, like, I want to get, like, an overview so that way whenever you watch a recording, you can see, like, everything going on the map.
Right?
Then as soon
Yeah.
as something happens, like, just focus.
Really? Because mine hasn't moved at all yet.
Really?
No, it hasn't. Not at all.
Maybe, it's just me. Maybe I'm just special for some reason.
Daddy. I don't know. I have my character thing open. I don't know if that makes a difference. But it wasn't doing anything before either.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be possible to adjust that, but I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to slow things down any
Nope.
more than they
Not at all.
already are. So,
Problem for another day.
Spend a
let's
week
see.
learning this game.
Its first snowball misses you.
Goes right into my sword. Yes, I just zoomed in on myself again.
Yeah,
Ah!
because this time the die actually went closer to you.
Ah.
The second one, however, hits. It's a 21.
Oh, yeah, that hit.
Ooh, ooh.
So
All
let's
good.
see.
It's all good.
Alright, so that's 21 damage total from that,
Ow. Okay.
and 5 of that is cold damage, the rest of it is bludgeoning. Yeah, you're pretty sure there are some rocks in that snowball.
Erg, stinking dirty.
And That is its
made a
turn, which
brown
means it's
spell.
Rin's turn.
Gross.
Rin's turn.
I can't see what's happening.
Oh,
So
yeah, you're having trouble. You're on a mountain path. Everything is difficult terrain. There are 4 snowmen, one of which has been damaged, and the closest snowman to you is about 45-50 feet. Next closest about 50-55, and then the other 2 are behind those.
Oh, that's a
Say
terrible
it,
picture.
Warlock. Say
okay.
it.
Do the thing.
Take pride. Do it.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast.
You said is 40 to 50 feet.
The closest one is like 45 to 50 from you, yeah.
I would like to cast create bonfire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yes.
There you go. I sent you a picture of the battle map.
Thank you. I will get back in as soon as I can.
You're
But
fine.
it's being dumb.
It's a thing.
So like this, is that it? Does it make a save? I don't remember how this works.
Yes, it's a dex save.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked because I was about to try and figure out what to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll
Dex
for
save is a 9.
Great.
That's a fail.
Yes. Burn, baby, burn.
That is. Let me think. I have to think of how this works. Because I only have 5th level spells, but it's a cantrip.
Cantrips aren't cast as spells. They're
Right, but I'm wondering for the sake of my bracers. Because my bracers level up fire spells.
oh yeah. I don't remember the details on that, but
So it was for any spell that deals fire damage, it would increase it by a spell slot. But since it's a cantrip, it doesn't have spell slots.
I'd say add an extra damage die.
Okay,
Excellent.
so being level 11, that would be 3d. Okay. Let me hold on. I gotta
Okay.
track down some d8s here.
Right. Where are all the dice that I need? Right now.
So the only animation I have for this is a fireball animation, but that's okay. I'm
That'll
gonna just
Ready.
pop that on it. It's
I
oversized,
wish
but
I
it'll
could
be
see
funny.
it.
Let me do the thing.
I want it. I'm ready.
Okay.
There it is.
1,
Whoa.
2, 3. Okay.
Snowman on fire!
That is 16 points of fire damage.
Alright, so 32 points of damage.
Yes!
Woo woo!
And then, and then, I'm not sure after that.
Yeah.
For my bonus action. I don't see a bonus action that I can use right now. Oh, I would like to hex the one that I just fireballed.
Okay.
For my bonus action, and that will be everything.
All right.
Oh, which means I used a spell slot for hex.
Well played.
Okay. I'm just gonna give it, because it doesn't look like I have a hexed condition built in at the moment, I'm just gonna give it the marked condition.
That'll work.
And let's see, create bonfire lingers, so I need to... Doesn't it? Doesn't it? I think it does.
Bonfires tend to do that.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? I should have rolled 4d8, not 3. So let me roll one more.
But wait,
Yeah.
there's more.
But wait. So it goes from 16 to 22 on my side. Oh, 44 points of damage, actually.
Bangarang.
A boom.
What was... Just give me the additional die damage.
6. So an additional 12 points.
Okay.
Woohoo.
It is like so melted that it is dripping badly. The carrot is completely roasted and has just fallen onto the ground. The hat is gone. The scarf is gone. The arms are scorched and turning to charcoal. It is in terrible, terrible shape.
It may as well be a fireball.
The wintry gore. Oh.
Okay.
No, I don't want it to have a checkered background. I want it to have a transparency. Sure, this'll work if it'll... Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to quickly get a tile that I don't have to put in the... to indicate the lingering bonfire here. That is too big. That is way too big. That is not a bonfire, that is a forest fire.
Yeah!
Bone of cold, reverse everything.
I cast create forest fire.
Smoky Billy. Smoky Billy.
We're going around, guys.
Not coming through this pass.
Sorry, kids.
Oh, jeez.
It's
See,
gonna be a
I'm-
warm night time.
It's
And we're for
there,
turkey
but
chop, but you know.
I can't get it to show up above the token, but that's okay. We know it's there, it'll stay there, and that snowman's not going to want to stand there anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Get us.
is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Jasu's turn.
So,
You want to build a snowman?
Nope. I would have killed this one.
to the ground.
Well, we could maybe torch a snowman.
Do you want to kill a snowman?
That's the battle cry. I'll charge.
So it's difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, everything is difficult terrain. And where the stumps are, it's like you just can't move through it right now because it would be difficult terrain under better circumstances, but but in a combat situation, you're more likely, if you try to walk over the stumps, you're more likely to just trip and end up landing on the stump. And so,
Is it nighttime?
it's like- yeah, it's pretty dark. It's like,
Okay.
it's after sundown at least. So.
Woohoo! So for once, I will teleport.
Yeah. Do it.
Hey, you teleported
And I
back.
will. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, natural light.
Oh no.
Oh, Davy's average. Okay, I will do 2 strikes with my bow staff,
Okay.
and the first attack gets what do you call it? Advantage because I teleported.
All right.
Nice.
So, I'm just going to use
Well,
my D&D Beyond because I'm so used to doing that. So that is
Yeah. There is actually a way to connect this directly to D&D Beyond so that anything you do in D&D Beyond just gets sent through to Foundry.
oh,
But
that'd
I
be so
haven't-
cool.
I haven't set it up, so it's,
Okay, so 16 to hit.
that's a hit.
So that is a 11 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
Nice.
and the second strike is a 18 plus so 27 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And that is 9 bludgeoning damage,
Nice.
and I can choose to move it 5 feet because I took the crusher feat. So I will. Yeah, I'll just move it 5 feet backwards.
Okay.
It has to be voluntary for us. Attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, darn. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Jesu's turn.
All right. It is now another snowman's turn. But which one? I have to figure it out.
So on the right hand tracker, it has the little symbol on it, so it's probably that front one.
Yeah, if I click it on the tracker, it takes me to which one it is,
Nice.
but I have to zoom in far enough that I don't get it mixed up because they all have the same token.
Yeah. Let me
There
know
are
next
ways
time.
to get
I'm
around that.
getting really good at changing the background colors.
Yeah.
I made like 17 different tokens one time.
Yeah. And Foundry does have a way to set like wildcard tokens so that it automatically mixes them up,
Cool.
which is nice.
Do you want to
Alright,
kill a
so-
kindred?
Yeah. This is the one that is not doing very well, but it's gonna kind of lumber over as far as it can, which is that far, and it's gonna throw a couple of snowballs at Jisu. So first one is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And I'm gonna roll for the second one as well. That one is a miss.
Okay. For the first one, can I use my reaction and do the deflect missile?
Sure.
Woohoo! So yeah, just let me know how much damage that is.
Nice. Use that
That
deflect missile.
is- That is 13 damage, 5 of which I think is cold. So,
Okay, so how does this work again? I haven't used this in
We
so
never
long.
use it. It never comes up.
I didn't even use it when they threw the tomato at me. That one annoying guy.
Yeah.
you know what? That
Yeah.
create. I feel like that create bonfire should be giving off some light.
Yeah.
Okay, it's reduced by 1d10 plus 13. So
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's completely reduced.
I was gonna say, how much damage did it do? 13?
It was
Yeah,
13
you
total. So.
oh, cool.
So,
Yeah.
catch it. You could spend
Cool,
a key point
so-
to throw it back.
Yes.
Oh, I'm spending it and
Do
checking.
that. Right in the
Alright,
carrot.
well, that as it goes back and impacts the snowman, it chips away a huge chunk of snow from the head, and you see a human face underneath.
Oh.
And there's a puff of breath, like breath out from the nose. The eyes are kind of glassy and blank and confused.
Oh.
And the eyes sort of blink, and the person that's inside reaches up and kind of clutches and pulls away the ice that is remaining around them, and it's just like an ordinary looking woman.
Oh no.
It's one of the search party, probably.
Yeah. And,
Oh no.
Good thing you didn't cook her.
Yeah, she
Oh no.
like she kind of just casts away the ice, and she looks like she wants to scurry further away, but she's just too tired and it's too cold.
I was gonna say with my flame tongue sword, I'm like, this way. I've got
Jisu just kind of like slowly looks at his ice sword, Samadhi, like.
So yeah. That being said, we're gonna mark it as dead, but the villager that was inside is fine.
Crap.
Yay, we didn't kill
You're
someone.
lucky. You didn't kill the villager.
Crap.
It's probably more likely that you kill the snowman, it releases the villager. You're probably not going to kill the villager.
Yeah.
Unless you do, like, triple damage.
Hopefully
You disintegrate
hopefully
the snowman.
the other.
So it's good I didn't cast Fireball when I had the chance. Tough talk for someone within Fireball distance. I love crap guides to D&D.
Yeah. Oops. That's not what I meant to do.
Ooh.
No, stop it.
Shiny.
No, stop it. No, stop it. I'm messing up the lighting.
Oh, that's what it is. There we go. I was like, you changed
All
the
because I'm
background?
trying to add lighting and Foundry doesn't want to let me do it right now.
No.
Anyway, that's your turn, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Which will make it Tamati's turn.
All right. I've been planning this for so long. I'm gonna use my action to go werebear. Use my bonus action to rage. And then as fast as the werebear can go. 4 squares. It's the freaking worst.
Oh, no.
20. I'm coming! I'll be there in a minute. Okay, it's my turn.
All right. It's another snowman's turn, but it's the one in the back, so...
Yay, it's not gonna hit me. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that.
Those snowballs. They get you.
You're in range.
Dang it!
Ran right into that one.
Yeah.
And honestly, although Jisu's closer, another snowman is in between Jisu and this one, so it's probably more likely to attack you as the closest thing that isn't. So first snowball, 17 to hit.
Attacking Tamati or Jisu?
Tamati.
Because I'm werebear, my
you're-
AC is 18, so just a miss.
Yeah, so that's just a miss. Second one is also a miss.
Ah!
Yeah, the snowballs just kind of break against your chest, and you're just like, ah. And that means it is the last remaining snowman that is not acted's turn. It's going to courageously lumber forward a whole 10 feet.
I feel the pain. I only have
And
20
it's
feet.
also going to, yeah, it's also going to throw snowballs at Tamati because you're the biggest thing on the field
Right.
now.
I just realized, I'm like, quick, citizen, this way! I have a flame tongue sword! Never mind, I'm going that way.
Yeah, the second one's a hit. Oh, that's right. You have your great sword on fire right now, don't you?
Yeah.
It's on fire.
Let me see.
On fire! It's probably another good reason why they would target me. Fire bad!
Yeah.
Put out the fire!
So, just for flavor.
Ooh, I'm so shiny!
That is way too bright. Like, way too bright. There we go, that's a little better.
It's a flame tongue, not a sung tongue.
Yes. You activate your sword and you are instantly incinerated by
See, it wasn't a problem when I had that, fire immunity feather, but now it is.
Yeah, it hits you with its second snowball, which deals 19 damage, two of which is cold.
Okay, so that makes it 17, reduced by half because of rage, which makes that a 8 plus 2, 10. Wow, that's some brain power there. Okay.
Which brings us back to the top of the round, Zafine's turn.
Okay. I am checking my range on these things. All of my cantrips are cold. Bummer. Wrong theme. But I have transmutation spells as meta magic, so I can actually use those. Let's maybe do that. Oh yes.
See, I've added a light source for that create bonfire, but it's not actually doing anything in spite of that. There's some bugginess now.
Give me range. Oh yes. You're so in range. Very good. I'm going to cast Frostbolt at this guy, the back right one. And I'm going to transmute the spell from cold damage to fire damage.
Always.
So, let's roll.
So the one in the back?
The back right. The one closest to the fire.
Okay. Sorry, I was fixing the light source for create bonfire. And...
No problem. No problem. I am looking for my D10. Well, okay, let's see if we hit it. That is... Oh shoot. Remind me what I add to the hit on spells? Is it just my my spell casting modifier?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Thank you. That means it was a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Excellent. Now we need some D10s. There's one. Oh, good buddy. Right there. Okay. All right. 19 fire damage.
All right. Is that after or before the doubling from their vulnerability?
That is before.
Okay, so 38.
38.
Yeah.
So that was my action. I think I would like to quicken the same thing as a bonus action.
All right.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Oh, the roll was not as good, but we might still pull it off. That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Yes. Excellent. That's... Math is slow.
Do you guys have a camera for me, by the
Yes,
way?
we do.
Yeah.
Yay!
22 fire damage to doubled is 44 fire damage.
All right.
Take that, Frosty.
Yet another villager is chipped out of, like, melted out of a snowman body.
Yeah. Ew.
And is that your turn?
Yes, indeed it is.
All right, that makes it Mouse's turn.
How do you guys move the map so you can
Right click and drag.
And I will be right back to
Hey,
actually.
I see the
feel about
bonfire.
what Mouse's turn is. So.
Yeah. Could you not see it before?
No.
Do you guys see everyone else's video?
I see everybody but Sadie.
Yeah, I can see everybody. I can see Sadie moving even.
Because I on the video at the bottom I only see like all the boxes are there, but I only see myself and David.
It was like that for me for a while. But
go out, buddy?
This is so cool.
yeah.
Thank you. That helps. Lots.
So excited. I gotta get my own server up and going because I got like animated maps up the wazoo.
Mhm.
Like I have two Patreons that I'm supporting with animated maps.
Oh, sweet. So you're getting them like monthly?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
And it's like, hey, if you sign up for this, not only do you get the monthly maps, you have access to every map we've ever made. I'm like,
Booyah.
Wow.
there's like 700 maps. Okay, I don't
That's-
actually know how
That's
many.
a lot.
There's a lot of maps.
Wow.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for a while.
Yeah. And they do like anywhere from 3 to 5 in a month.
Nice.
It's insane.
That's awesome.
Oh, Sadie, is Rin using a shield now or?
No, she's not.
Okay.
She doesn't have one to use.
Okay. How'd you get your AC up to 18?
Was it not 18 before? I'm pretty sure it was 18.
Oh, I'm not sure. I thought it was a little lower, but by all means, please have more AC.
Right. More AC in the party.
I'm just trying to get yours.
If it's not 18, I better make sure that I know that. Oh, it's 16. You're right.
Oh, okay.
It is not as high as I thought.
I mean, it's 18. It's 18.
Well, it's probably because we went through
Sorry.
the Black Ooze.
I
and
think
Black Widow
I think what happened is it was 18.
Oh, then
but
the Black Ooze.
The ooze messed up my breastplate, so
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we need the pudding.
back
but
to 16.
I don't want to lose
What a
pudding.
Actually,
I think if I go into my Heart of Ebony, I think it's like a 19 now.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Cool. I was just wondering because I'm trying to get your Zephine's D&D Beyond cheats working.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
So-
noble quest, to be sure.
I will let David know when he comes back in that I was wrong.
Sorry. Should just get my mouth shut.
No, so it was funny, seeing my AC is 17. I was like, man, with so much dexterity, I feel like it should be higher. But then I turned on the Feather Fortress, and my AC is 21.
Oh,
So
jeez.
I'm good.
Man.
All the good.
I gotta see if I can find a way to boost my AC.
So I was wrong about AC, by the way. It's 16, not 18. For my AC.
Maybe get a shield or something. That'd be kind of fun.
But I think I figured that my Heart of Ebony is like 19, I think. So we might have to go over the percentage how that works again. But I love you. I wish I had video for everybody.
It's fun.
So I might not have video for Heidi, unless she's like not. I mean, if she's not sitting in her chair, then it's
She's
fun.
not. She's up taking care of Ellie.
Okay, I'm staring at it going. I mean, there may be some movement there that I don't see, or it may be just be frozen.
It looks
on
like
an
she's not
empty
there.
chair.
But it looks like.
I am back now.
Hey.
Cool. So Heidi's taking care of Ellie right now, so she told me to go for her.
Okay.
So, something just happened. Okay, it's reloading. A thing popped up that said either log out or reload application.
Oh.
So I'll let you know when it loads up.
Sorry about that.
Right now it's just a white screen.
But that's nice using
the blizzard.
Discord for our audio that way, though. So when someone drops out, we can still talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just roll really quick since. So
Flicker light
she's hidden, so she gets advantage, right?
Yes.
Woohoo! Sneak attack.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so she will attack the further back one that hasn't taken damage yet.
Okay.
There's no sense in hitting the one that's already okay. So I'll just roll 2 d20s. That is a 19 to hit, so 28 damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh, yay.
And
So the one in the back,
damage.
28 damage.
Oh, was
Well,
she
that's-
wanting
that's
to
to hit.
use the fire?
Oh, okay, 28 to hit.
Huh?
That's
Your
a
fire
technical
crossbow?
crit, though.
Ooh.
Use. Yeah, to hit.
Who's the fire, Luke?
Ooh, I can see everyone for a second if I drop out.
Hey.
Yeah. Their armor class is 14, so that's a technical crit.
Nice. Okay. Okay, let me do her.
Use the fire,
Fire
then it's
heart-
like double,
yeah.
quadrupled.
Yeah.
Ludicrous power.
Fire crossbow. Let's see, that does 1d6 plus.
It'll be so fired, it'll be crispy snow.
It's like Iron Man, the original one.
It
The
says
Jericho rocket.
So,
We're just like.
so it says
Shockwave
1d6 fire and piercing.
Yeah.
So it classifies
it's,
as both.
So,
It's just like 1d6, but it's treated as both types of
okay,
damage.
cool. So does that mean the sneak attack is that too?
Yes, I think so.
Nice.
Which
Okay,
means that's probably a dead snowman. That's
Yeah,
probably a
But just
villager
for
again.
fun, let me.
Let me count it up just to make sure.
I must know
Okay,
how
so
dead
it's-
it is.
And she has sharpshooter, so she doesn't have to worry about the range restriction. So that's 1d6. And how much is her sneak attack? 66. So I'll roll 76. So that's 31. So 37 piercing fire damage before the double.
All right. So it is actually still alive then, but only just.
Wow.
Wasn't there fire to that somewhere? Or
Yeah,
is that already counted?
it's the fire.
That's even before. Yeah, it's. I didn't even think about the
fire.
Yeah, so that was before the doubling.
Yon be doubled arrow fire.
So that's another villager melts out of that.
And for her second attack, she'll just attack the barely injured one.
Yeah.
Let's see. I hate not having the dice roller on her page. Okay. So that is a d20. That is a 9 plus... Crossbow... 9 plus 10, so 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be... so 9 piercing fire damage before the doubling.
All right.
And she will try and move. So it's... So she only moved 15 feet, right? Because it's... Oh no, wait, 20 feet because she has 40 feet. So she'll move to... Okay, go up. Yeah, she'll move to this tree and hide again.
Okay. I'm not going to bother with the stealth check because I'm pretty sure that there's no chance she does not hide.
Sounds good.
Under
She's
the circumstances.
super competent.
Minimum
Yeah.
of 23.
Cool, and that will be Mouse's turn.
All right.
Brava.
Nice.
Which will make it the last surviving snowman's turn.
Release your villager! Give him back!
And it is going to, surprise, surprise, attack Jasu.
Hello.
I'm coming, Jasu. I'll help. I think being bigger, I would have less, trudge through the snow.
So the first
More surface
attack
area.
is probably a hit. It's a 20, a modified 20.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
And the second attack is a modified 21. So they both
Nice.
hit.
Ouch.
So it just lashes out at you with these wooden claws.
Pokey.
For 25 slashing damage.
Dang. Splinters!
Yeah.
Yes. The worst.
And that makes it Rin's turn.
Okay. Who's left?
That one.
Which one's left? This one in front of Jasu?
Yes.
Yeah, only one without a little skull symbol on it.
Okay. How far is that one from me right now? Seven. 11, basically. So 55 feet? Is that what I'm saying?
Whoa. I didn't think. Sorry. I think myself.
Do you say the actually. Shoot. I'm trying to. It's so hard because I'm using my laptop for most things, but my character sheet is over here on my computer, and I'm like, the mouse is not connected. It's the other mouse.
Yes. You try and type on the one. It's like, why isn't it working? Oh, it's wrong keyboard. Dang it.
Okay.
It's
I
terrible.
feel like.
I turned myself back into a Goliath, just so you know. That's why it snapped back to me.
I just
Hit the
wanted
wrong
to
button.
check and make sure that the bonfire
Oh,
wasn't something
are you
that I could
supposed to
do.
still be a werebear?
Yeah, I'm still werebear. I hit the restore transformation button and it works. On the werebear.
Hey,
Just can't go back.
Success.
we said the villager melted out of the last snowman that I melted, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
no harm done.
Okay, then I would like to cast create first of all, I would like to use my bonus action to move my hex to this other
Okay.
one. And then I would like to use my action to cast create bonfire at this other snowman.
Which I believe just moves this bonfire, right? It doesn't, like...
That's what I was wondering.
I'm
But
pretty sure you can't create multiple bonfires with a cantrip.
I mean,
That would be
it doesn't say that it moves, but if that's how we want to rule it, I won't
It's
argue.
probably up to
I-
DM's discretion on that one.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
without looking it up right
Bonfire,
now,
bonfire,
that's what I'm
bonfire,
gonna say it
bonfire,
does.
Yeah.
I'll look it up just for fun.
That bonfire fills a 5-foot square.
I mean, I'm going off what you're saying, but I'm just curious for myself. Create the bonfires.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about moving the bonfire, but if that's how we want to roll it, then let's do that.
Yeah.
As long as I get to move it.
Yeah.
Let it be fiery.
So that's a dex save for that snowman.
Okay. Dex save. It succeeds that save, I suspect, but let me see.
What's the roll?
17. It doesn't have as big a bonus.
Failure!
Yeah.
Failure.
Wahaha. So that means it.
Oh yeah, you can only have one concentration spell active at a time, so one bonfire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the one.
I didn't even think to look for concentration.
That's
Ew.
I knew there was a reason you could only have one, and I couldn't remember what it was.
Makes
Totally
sense.
Oh shoot.
What?
That means I can't have hex at the same time.
Is...
Oh yeah.
So,
So it is
no
not
hex,
marked
just
slash
bonfire.
hex.
Man, that concentration.
No hex,
Yep.
just bonfire.
That's all I have, basically. Oh.
It's so sad.
Yeah. Ooh, good rolls, good rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. 23 double is 46.
It's a villager again.
Oof.
Yay!
Quick, kill the bonfire! Kill the bonfire!
Put it up, put it up, put it up.
Yeah.
I don't think it would stay on unless you were concentrating.
It's
This
true.
weather.
Yeah,
It's like, oh
I
no,
just-
wait a second, lay more up.
Yeah.
Tomate's just trudging through this stuff. I'm coming! Oh,
Yeah.
everything's gone? Oh, okay.
Alright, that is the end of that. Let me end combat.
So, DM, I have a question.
Yes.
So, with the hex, that snowman had been killed before I cast it, right?
Yeah.
So,
I think so.
in theory, I wouldn't have cast it.
Yeah.
Right?
You wouldn't have.
So I can have that spell slot back?
Sure.
Yay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. So,
Ask to retcon things, but I feel like it is justified in this instance.
so the freezing villagers look very disoriented and confused, and they look terrified that you are going to kill them.
Oh, okay.
I want to take any spare, like spares, not anything we need, but like kits, and wrap them up in like spare cloth so we can keep them warm.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
I got an idea.
as we're kind of approaching them, I'm going to talk to them and tell them about how we're going to save the children, how we met Vanessa at the town, and if needed, I can get an advantage on my charisma checks to counsel calm.
Yeah, you don't need to make any checks. As soon as they hear that you are also trying to save the children, they immediately, like, their fear just kind of drops away, and they still are freezing, but they don't look scared anymore, and they're one of those just like, it's like, Vanessa's safe? You saw her? Were any of the other children with her?
No,
Just
Vanessa was the only one that
unfortunately.
escaped. She slipped
Yeah,
away
his-
while they were putting them to bed out of their bonds.
Yeah, this man's face kind of falls a little bit on hearing that none of the other children were there, but he says, at least Vanessa's safe. I'm her uncle. I imagine my sister and her husband are very relieved. Says, but my own son isn't back yet, then I suppose that means.
Not yet.
Not yet, but that is exactly where we're going.
Says, well, we got turned around and lost once the snowstorm hit. We weren't able to figure out where we were going. It's been going like this for days.
Do you remember how you became a snowman?
I'm afraid not. Everything's a blur. He kind of looks around at all the others to see if any of them have any semblance of an idea, and they all just kind of shake their heads.
Do they look like they're in any, if they're in shape enough to make it back to the village? Or do they need some healing at all?
How far are we from the village?
It's yeah, you're about
No, we're
halfway
ways
up
away.
the mountain, but it is not a wildly tall. You're not scaling Everest or anything. It's like they could probably make it back to the village in 15-20 minutes. You'd guess if they moved quickly and kept to the path.
Okay.
So.
I got an idea. I'm gonna grab Rin, and we're gonna both cast Prestidigitation to warm their clothes for 1 hour. 1
Nice.
cubic foot.
Yes!
Nice.
Yes! Quick thinking, Jasu. I'm here for it.
Nice.
Oh, so
Great
good.
idea. That works, and you're able to warm them up, and they're like, you can tell that they're able to move a little more easily. They can get back to the village with no problem this way.
Nice.
All right.
Well
So
done.
say, please do everything you can.
We will.
And so they begin to make their way back to the village, leaving you in the cold.
Oh, I'm even more prepared for this now. I'm a werebear again. Oh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep my feather fortress up.
I
I
forgot for a second that you were a werebear. They were probably especially terrified of you.
He's okay.
Oh, only 10 feet tall.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
My name's Twatty. You're fine.
That's even funnier. Just like, how's it going? We're here to save your children.
Gonna go fight your kids. Don't worry.
Don't mind the teeth.
I'm not the big bad wolf. I'm a werebear.
There's a difference. Buy one big old crap.
Onward and upward.
How long do you stay a werebear for, Daniel?
Huh?
How long do you stay a werebear for?
Till a long rest or if I drop it.
Okay.
Sweet. Keep your sniffer alive for more baddies.
It's hard to smell snowmen in snow.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Rude.
I will definitely keep my nose open, but
Alright, so you ascend further, and after another probably 20 to 30 minutes of travel, you come to the gaping mouth of a cave in the side of the mountain. And, let's see, I'm pretty sure, if not all of you, most of you have a passive perception high enough to notice the sounds of voices and movement coming from somewhere within. The cave entrance itself is not guarded, though.
Shall we stealth inside?
I would check for traps first.
You always check for traps.
We're now going into kobold territory.
This is always traps.
Yeah.
Crap's about to go down. Especially when it's not guarded.
So, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my quarterstaff. I'm going to give it to Mel so she can like mage hand 30 feet away and like, yeah, like blind man tapping kind of.
Yeah,
Smart.
good call.
But we can have mouse check for
Can I
traps.
make a check just to see if I can see any traps?
What was that?
Can I make a check to see if I can see any traps?
Sure, make a perception check.
Boink. Oh! 20! That gives me
Nice.
27.
Heck yeah!
Alright, so you can tell that there are no traps here at the entrance of the cave. It seems that they are, like, the residents must be relying on the remoteness of the location and the weather and whatnot to be enough of a deterrent that you don't need to...
Okay.
And while we were walking up to the mouth of the cave, I am going to give everyone one fractal pulse die, so that's a 1d6 that you can add to any save.
How long did
attack,
it last?
damage up till you use it, maybe long rest.
Probably long rest.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Just checking. I didn't want it to be a thing that it's like, this fractal pulse lasts 5 minutes.
Right,
And
no.
if you don't use it, you're out of luck.
Nah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Alright, so... You step deeper into the cave, venturing into this tunnel. And the voices slowly grow a little bit louder. And they're kind of small, scratchy voices. And you can't quite make out what they're saying, but you also occasionally hear the crack of a whip.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's just the kids retaliating. You're fine. Hey, get back to work, kobold!
And as you pass through the tunnel, you find that it's dimly lit by some torches hanging on the walls, You pass some assorted, seemingly abandoned tools, scraps of food that look like they have probably been sort of half gnawed upon bones, that sort of thing. A few very small bedrolls, and what looks like the remnants of a campfire that has gone out. You walk further in, probably a couple of minutes past this point. This is sort of a larger opening, and then it narrows back down into a tunnel again. A few minutes pass. The tunnel led to a wide room in the cave. This was the spot where the kids were enslaved. Kobold guards stood on duty, cursing the brats, their heads all adorned with red Christmas hats. The kobolds were wielding small swords and long whips, and they barked out commands as loud yelps and shrill yips. Chained to wood tables were the girls and the boys, forced to cobble together some hideous toys.
Creep up.
Hideous toy.
Oh, man. Oh, bats. There's bats.
Yeah, I love the like ambient animations and that kind of thing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta zoom out.
Yep.
I love being a werebear.
Nope.
Big bugs.
This is so cool.
I'm trying to see what I see over here.
There's probably the kobolds. Is
There's
bedrolls on the ground.
there's white kobolds and there's purple kobolds. It looks like pseudo dragon-y type things. Little dragons.
Let's kill them all.
So both the kobolds and the children don't seem to have noticed your quiet approach since you've been stealthing in. Actually, we should probably make a group stealth check just to be sure that...
Yeah.
Stealth! Come on, dice. No! That's a 10.
Don't you have the Elven Cloak of Elvenkind?
Yeah.
Yes!
Advantage.
I'm gonna put my hood
I'm gonna
up.
use the Blessing of the Trickster on
Over.
myself, Trickster on myself, so that way I can get advantage. Wait, does that do as a thing? Use a thing?
So much better.
I think
That's
so.
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Just as a bonus
That's
action.
a natural 20.
Oh
I went from 10 to 12, you guys.
yeah!
Yeah.
That's much better.
Better.
Yeah, I went from a 5 to a 14.
Yes.
Take that.
I could have used that
Coach
natural
my
20 right
stone.
now.
Yeah.
But at least we know there weren't any traps.
This is so great. I can see where the shadows are.
17 on my stealth check.
So, David, can I turn invisible since I'm in shadows?
I think so.
Cool. As long as I don't like get into the dim light area, like of the
Yeah.
campfire too. Cool.
Are there anything? Is there anything strange about these kobolds compared to the ones that we faced in the Underdark?
They definitely look like they are a different tribe or something. They're like different colors. They look like they're wearing different kinds of armor.
They have green felt hats and pointy shoes.
And also, yes, also the red Christmas hats that all of them are wearing.
Oh!
That are not shown in the tokens, but they are in fact all wearing red Christmas hats.
Nice. Oh, 23 stealth.
Nice.
And I'll just roll for Mouse since Heidi not there yet.
She's there.
He's here.
Oh, she is?
We're muted, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
can't.
don't see her in her chair.
Do kobolds have any sort
I'm
of
muted.
body hair, or are they all just scaly?
23, nice.
They're scaly. Gotta get all the use out of that mustache that you can.
Create bonfire.
Every single time. Yes.
I think we used it against me one time, didn't we? Like while I was wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to change the ambience from the.
Oh, from Mountainside Blizzard.
Gentle travel
Oh,
to.
are we going tonight?
I've been hoping to just get through the whole thing, but we started so late. I don't know.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
It's not your fault. It just bugs across the board figuring stuff out.
I've got it. I'll run out to the middle. I'll just yell really loud. That'll bring everybody in. We'll kill everything and call it a night.
Yeah,
Nothing can go wrong with that plan.
I'm assuming Mouse's stealth roll is going to be high enough that you guys are collectively going to be quiet enough that they don't notice you approaching. But
I tripped and we got nervous for a second, but we're okay.
We caught you.
apparently, through all of this, I never stopped the ocean sounds from the intro. They've just been going along with everything else.
They kind of sounded like wind.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there's also been wind sounds going alongside it. I just didn't stop the ocean sounds when I thought I did. So.
Nice. All right. Well, are we just gonna make some noise, or are we gonna try diplomacy?
They kidnap kids, so.
Right. I'm ready to kill something.
I mean, we could just sneak it, surprise round and just like go in and knock these guys out.
Yeah.
If they're whipping kids.
I'm kind of in favor of that plan as well. Oh, how long is that?
Yes.
Before we do anything, I want to use my spirit of witnessing, which gives everybody a +1 to perception and a +1 to initiative.
Okay.
I'll do mine too. It's also a +1 to it. Mine is +1 to initiative and +1 to perception.
You have the same one as me?
Spirit of witnessing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got that one too, I think.
Cool.
Cool.
We're all super perceptive.
I believe if it's the same effect, they don't stack. If I remember correctly from the way I phrased that, I think
so. I think that was. We've had them stacked before. That's why I was surprised that you had the same one as me. I thought you had something different.
I might have something different, actually.
Because one of them was based off of like intelligence or intelligence boost, and one was based off of wisdom boost or something like that.
Yeah.
Where the only thing that would stack would be the initiative.
Well, whatever I'm using, we get +1 to initiative. That's the important.
Yeah, +1 to initiative. So +2 to initiative and at least +1 to perception.
I believe the same effect doesn't stack between you though, is what I'm saying. Like it'd be +1 to initiative because both of you have. If you both have, well, I'd have to look it up. It's
no, because we have different spirits. So they stack. If he had Spirit of Witnessing, it wouldn't stack.
I don't remember if that's how it works, but I'd have to look it up real quick.
Because we've stacked them before, because he had a different spirit than me. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, mine was Spirit of Understanding.
There it is.
Yeah, +1 to insight checks and +1 to initiative.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, so two or more of the same type of empowering spirit will not stack, but if they're different spirits, they will stack
So 2 to initiative, 1 to perception, and 1 to insight?
Yes. For the next 10 minutes.
All right.
Just enough time to kill some kobolds.
Pick some cobalt butt.
Seeing as we have this perception boost, can we just, like, from where we're standing without disrupting anything, check for traps?
You can certainly make a perception check for like anything that would be within your field of vision. Yeah.
Who has the best perception
Yeah. It's probably not.
to make that roll?
Yeah.
Mine is.
I have a +5.
I have a +10.
You have a +10? Tamati, shut the room!
Daniel!
I'm very wise.
You do it. You look for
Check.
traps.
For the freaking maps. My
Okay.
traps.
I will check to see if there's any visual traps that I can see with my werebear eyes. Or smell with my werebear nose.
Yeah.
Okay, mostly just my eyes.
Yeah, do you smell any poison? That'd be nice to know.
Yeah, right? Oh, that's a good idea.
Boiling oil.
Make a perception check.
Okay,
and
so I rolled a
let me know
13
what
on the dice, +10, 23.
All right, so you can tell that there is right about
There's one right over.
Here, if I can get it to move to the right place. Yeah, right about there. There is a pressure plate on the floor.
Right about where?
That blue circle?
Oh, okay.
Middle right.
And you pointed out to the rest of the group.
Awesome.
Make just a raw intelligence check real quick for me.
Sure, it's not wisdom check?
For just Daniel? Or everybody?
That's a natural one.
Okay.
Wisdom would have been great.
It's on the floor in a cave.
You're not worried. You saw the trap.
If it makes any difference, that's a -1 to that.
Modify
That's a 0. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, no.
Don't step in.
They're just like, I've seen it with my special eyes. There's one trap, and that's all. That's the trap.
That's all.
Oh no!
What
Can I
happens if
sense
use my mage
anything?
hand to touch it?
Right.
You don't know.
Is there anything that my blind sight is picking up other than what we can see visually?
I mean, you can also check for traps if you want to. You can.
I would like
Can I
to
help?
with my blind sight. Help. I mean, it's with. I don't know
Yeah.
if you could help with blind sight.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna encourage you.
Okay, cheer me on.
You can't.
Find the traps.
You can't mechanically help, but she can.
Way to
You
be a
can cer-
cheerleader.
Be like Daredevil, just like smack a cane against the ground and watch it just.
Alright.
Watch the ripple.
Button. Push the button. There it goes.
No!
Not
Okay.
great.
It's almost an 18.
Not great. Not great.
What's
Nothing.
the
It
total
was
on
total
that?
of 8.
Okay, yeah, you don't spot anything.
Alright.
Like the honestly,
Wait,
you
wait,
probably
did you-
had he not
you add your
pointed it
plus
out
one?
even.
So you
it would've
guys
been
adding
9.
your plus
That would have been a 9 with the +1
That makes it
perception.
a 1.
No,
Yeah,
no.
had-
To your trap finding.
Perception.
Yes, it would have been a 9 with the +1.
Yeah.
It's still nothing.
But yeah, had Tamati not pointed out the pressure plate that he spotted, even with your blind sight, there's a pretty solid chance you wouldn't have noticed it. It's pretty, like, well made. It is almost perfectly flush with the floor. It's only barely noticeable by just the faintest of outlines. So you don't see any others, but you are not super confident in the idea that there aren't more out there. You're just unlike Tamati, who is sure that that is the trap.
It's the only one.
Can I?
You push that, the whole world falls apart.
Can I make a check?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone
22.
have like a spell that makes them come to us?
All right, you are very confident that you don't see any more traps other than the one.
Okay.
Okay.
DM freaking us out.
Don't worry. I could
Where
have
are the
done
children?
more.
Do we know where the children are? Are they like?
The children are just chained to the various tables that are sitting around that you can only see a couple of them up to the upper right, and one sort of, like 2 or 3 you can see, but around the campfire in the center of the room there are a bunch of small bedrolls that looks like where they are keeping the children, each with chains connected to, like, sort of stone holes in the floor that attach to the...
Can we tell if these are separate rooms or why the lighting is the way that it is right now?
It's just really dim. There's not, like, the only light is from a few torches on the walls and the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very poorly lit. That's why it looks this way.
Okay. Because part of me wants to take that kobold that's up at the top of the middle circle and shift it onto that pressure plate, make it trigger its own trap.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can.
I don't want
fantastic.
I don't want to trigger gases. I don't want to trigger some kind of
Yeah,
flood.
something on the kids.
But they wouldn't endanger their own merchandise, though. I don't think.
It's probably true.
I mean, if they're standing right next to it, I don't know. I don't find that. I don't think that's going to be the thing. Maybe it will. I don't know.
What do we
I
think?
think that's a great idea. I think it's a great idea.
That's like, the other ones you can't see, and since you can see one of them, it gives you a sense of confidence that you're part of the boy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I'm. If you want to try and move them on top of it, that would be fantastic because that would just be fun to watch. Finally, get to use a cobalt trap for something.
Yeah, or I could teleport behind him and then shove him.
I mean, not opposed to that either. But it puts you closer to the trap, depending on what it is.
It does.
Yeah.
We'll throw it across
There
the
aren't
room.
any children currently in that room, correct?
You can see children chained to the tables. The tables that you can see all have at least a child or two chained to them.
I have to get out of this mindset that each little separate piece of light is its own room.
Yeah.
There's also one of those magical kobolds right there. Right here.
What is?
Yeah, if you want to point out where you can see something that others can't see, you can probably use the drawing tools to put a little...
Oh. Do we have custom views?
Well, each of you has a view of, like, what you can see based on what your dark vision is and how, like, what angles you can see based on what walls.
Oh, and Devil's Sight.
I like how dark vision's
Jasu can see a lot more clearly than any of you, thanks to Devil's Sight.
That's pretty cool.
It just because of where he's positioned?
Because of where he's positioned and
Oh.
because of Devil's Sight.
I want. Can I just kind of creep up this way to get
It's
a
up to
better
you.
view?
I really want to run in, grab that kobold, and throw him into the trap.
Right?
So
I think
I'm
that needs to
invisible.
happen.
As long as I stay in the shadows, I'm invisible right now.
Excellent.
There is that patch of shadow up there that you could probably bamf into. Can you make it that far?
Yeah, I could just teleport up to here and see what I see. Okay.
I'm assuming that Tamati probably put the greatsword out before you got in here.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I was gonna say that as
we
we started going down the tunnel way that I
Yeah.
kicked it off. Because otherwise I'm like,
You just see,
hey
this
guys,
flame, like we're all like whispering to each other, just.
Yeah, because it honestly would be hilarious if it was just like you're coming in here and you
Just
got
walking
this
in.
like
Giant
flaming
flaming
tongue.
sword.
Time for
yeah,
retribution.
just like if it was just like I'm sneaky.
Behold the sun.
don't worry guys,
I'm
I
so
got
sneaky
this.
because you have to avert your eyes.
Yeah.
Can't see
Feel
me.
the power of my sword. What?
Yeah, I'll teleport up to like. Yeah.
I
So
mean, I
about up
see
here to
multicolored
see
lights
what I
straight
can
ahead,
see.
which is kind of fun.
Oh wow, yeah, the room spreads out a bit more as you get up.
Yeah, wood on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. You are in the shadows, but you are close enough that depending on which direction they are facing, some of them might be able to spot you.
Well, I'm invisible until I get into light.
Yeah. So you're fine. They're not gonna.
Okay. So yeah. So there's still just so there's 4 cobalt altogether.
Only 4. Oh, he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Just the 4?
Oh, they're all moving around. Crap! No, don't move away. I wanted to throw you into a trap.
They're just kind of patrolling, so.
I know, but I wanted to. It's
I
just
think
in
as
range.
long
No, yeah,
as long as
But-
Jasu's moving, I'm going to reflect the fact that they're patrolling around the room as well. So it's.
Yeah. So Jasu will teleport back and tell them that there's the 4.
just a 4.
Kinda.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
I say we
now-
do we at least do a surprise round.
Do we want to try and make a kobold go onto the trap?
If you can still reach him, it'd be fun.
He did move.
I don't know.
So
I don't know if I can reach him, but I might. I have to check the rules of the spell again, but I might be able to get that purple one.
I mean, he's only got to move, what, 20 feet? Which is probably the
Where?
extent of his movement. He's probably at 25.
oh, are you talking about your thing with like Loki where he follows?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
yeah, that was my thought.
Oh yeah, we don't have like a token for Loki at the moment.
Dang, natural one.
I have to find the rules. Okay, so it moves them 20 feet. How
That
many
would be enough.
squares is that?
4.
4.
No, I
Which is-
meant between the purple kobold and the 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was going to say,
That's
oddly
perfect.
enough, the same.
Or there's this kobold over here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. It looks like, assuming these rooms are connected, like this is connected somewhere.
More than likely, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just do the purple one. So I want to send Loki in, just like have him perch like over by the circle, the trap,
Okay.
and then use his Raven
do you
call
have a
on.
range? Do you have ranges on Loki's vision? Because I'm trying to give him a token so you can actually...
Vision is... Oh, yeah. I don't have a range of vision.
Let me see. I believe... That probably means Loki does not have dark vision. Because, yeah, it would be listed if Loki had dark vision. So
is this going to be possible?
Well, I mean, it's possible. It's just that Loki does not have dark vision and isn't going to be able to see stuff that isn't lit up.
Gotcha.
Let me just give you ownership of the Loki token and... Oops. I just transformed you into Loki, I think. No? No,
oh,
I didn't.
man. That would have been way better.
It didn't... I told it to... Hold on. I have to adjust some numbers again. Oh, I see what the problem was. Alright then. There we go. So you should have ownership of the Loki token and should be able to move it.
Okay. Okay. This is really weird. All of the tokens disappeared except for Loki for me.
That's because you are looking at what Loki can see.
Okay.
When you clicked on Loki's token, you're just
Do you not have dark vision for me then?
I have dark vision for you, but Loki does not.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is the view of my token and the view of Loki's token is the exact same view.
It should not be. It should be very similar.
I don't...
Hold on, let me just check to make sure you have... Oh, it looks like your dark vision is set incorrectly. What... You have like 150, right? So...
Mm-hmm.
So you should now see things a lot more clearly than you did before. As Rin, that is.
How do I switch between Loki and Rin?
You should just be able to...
I don't have a Rin token to click on.
Yeah, once you're in Loki's view, you can't see the Rin token.
Oh no.
Can you click on, like, on the right-hand column full of stuff? If you clicked on the Rin token underneath your
if I click where?
On the right-hand side, it's got that skull. Like your right-hand column of stuff.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
I don't know if that helps or not.
But... I'm gonna give...
It's
just
still not...
so you...
Gotcha.
I'm gonna give Loki like 5 feet of dark vision just so you should at least be able to see your token again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I'm like, Loki's gonna be aware of what is immediately around him at the very least. So...
Okay. It is fairly similar. Okay. So I will send him over here and have him find a place to perch, and then use his Raven's Call on this one that's right here.
On which one?
On this one.
Okay.
The purple one that's in this circular space.
Alright. I don't remember how Raven's Call works, so...
Raven's Call is a charisma save against my spell DC.
Okay.
And I better be prepared for damage.
That was so close.
It's a 16 charisma save, so I assume
That
it
is
fails.
a failure. Okay. 2d10 of damage and moves the 20 feet onto the trap.
Okay.
That is 8. I don't know what kind of damage, though. It doesn't say on the spell description.
How much
Right.
damage?
8.
I think it's psychic damage
Oh, thank you, Chris.
because it's like a compelling, like forcing.
Yeah.
And it gets pulled over here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
20 feet toward him.
Let me see. So as the kobold gets pulled over onto this pressure plate, there's a very subtle click. And out of the wall behind it, you just see this little flurry of blades come up from the wall and just all across that whole area. They hit both the kobold and Loki.
Oh, rip Loki. Bye. I'm sorry.
And,
Nevermore.
You
have advantage on those that kill Loki? Is that kind of against you?
Eldritch blast.
And let's see.
Oh. Would I technically have advantage now for 24 hours against that kobold?
You would have advantage for 24 hours against that trap.
Ah.
But the kobold takes 20 damage from that slashing. And the kobolds are alerted by this, and you do still get a surprise round because you were sneaking, but...
Fantastic.
Okay.
Very cool, very cool.
So
This is
let's
it,
see.
guys.
Yeah. After we fight the kobolds, Heidi and I have to head out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is too bad, because, like, this is basically the second of 3 encounters. And...
Sorry. My mom just came up and surprised us today, so...
Nice.
Oh.
And I mean, he still wakes up in the night.
Oops.
Yeah, sorry guys. Hopefully we can finish it soon before Christmas. But regardless, let's just kill some kobolds first.
Yeah. Get it.
So are we going to roll for initiative to know our prize round order?
Yeah, let's do that, and then we can just keep the order.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. And then we can just roll the kobolds in. Yeah. I don't know who rolled that, but that's awesome.
20.
I got an 11.
No! Dang it. I'm too distraught.
8 again? That's what I got last time. Ugh.
Oh. I have to roll physically because otherwise it won't give me advantage. So I got a 15 plus 3 is 18.
Oh, wait! Everybody has +2
19.
to their initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, 10.
I factored that in. There's a little modifier box. I put it in there. So
7.
it factored it in and everything.
Nice.
I got 7 instead of a 5.
Oh.
Woohoo!
I'm dying.
Oh, that gives me a modifier.
Not this one. Damn it.
So as the commotion begins, you hear the sounds of the tools of children working on things stop as they are surprised by all of this as well. They don't have tokens in the scene, but they are chained to the tables. But yeah, we can call it for the night there, and
Saved some villagers. Saved some snowmen.
I cast fireball on the campfire.
Angry.
yeah, sorry for the learning curve we're gonna have for a little bit, but
Dude, don't worry about it.
I think Foundry is gonna suit us a lot better than Roll20 in the long run once we're all settled in. And
All right.
yeah.
So see you guys Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Sounds
See you guys.
good.
Tuesday.
Alright,
Good
I'm gonna
night.
send Craig away.
Bye, Craig.
Bye.